Alrighty then. Let us begin switching over. You know what? I think I'll hang out in the trees real quick. It's just so pretty. I love the sound of the birds in the background. My thumbnail today makes me appear like I am the holy king of ducks, which made me laugh. Hello everyone, to those who are watching in the future, to those who are watching now, all perhaps two of you. It is good to see you. Welcome. I'm excited to talk about our stuff today, and like we have been, I'm going to start with some gameplay and then move into the other stuff for the actual lecture, because I want to give people time to arrive so that I can give a lecture to a group of people, and then honestly do that lecture again later. Because we like to do the lecture when people are here, so they can be involved and experience it. Ah, yes. Where's the game live stream? There she be. Boop. Hey, Damien, it's nice to see you. So, as I mentioned, I'm going to give a little bit of time before we do the lecturing stuff, but we're going to start with playing. We're so close to getting some knives. Excuse me, some swords. Ooh, we're so close to getting some swords that I'm pretty excited about our opportunity. Woo, we're going to do it. I'm thinking I'm going to start with some Plunder, like we have not been starting with, because I think it'll be fun. I also have a good feeling that we'll be able to get some stabs in the back of people by starting with Plunder. I'm doing all right, Damien. Thank you for asking. I'm pretty excited about today's habit-forming thing, because it's, I think, a very useful bit of information to share, and it's a good reminder for me. What about yourself? Do you have something you're excited about today? It is Thursday. One more day till Friday, if that is your work life that you have to deal with. Or school life, depending on how you do. Yeah. Alright. Fishy on me. Fishy on you. Alright. So we have our character, we have our choice. We'll stick with the field upgrade. I've been thinking about trying out weapon drop as a field upgrade. Reason being that when we have weapon drop, we can have a drop of some weapons to give us like a shield and a crossbow or other combinations. And then we could drop that and then have whatever perks we want picked up out of that weapon box, because that's basically a loadout drop. And so it's like, oh, that's an interesting idea that I've never used before. So I'm curious to try it. I'm not going to do it this second, because right now it's all about stab, stab, stabberino. Excited about it. This is going to be cool. I hope this might be the moment when we get the swords. Again, they're probably not going to change the world, but it's just fun to have a goal and do. Have I ever played Minecraft? I have. I like building glass structures in water or in the air in Minecraft. Has been my experience with it. It's one of those things where I like it because it's one of those things that requires me to sort of start a process. You know, I need to find a beach because I need to get sand so I can consistently be prepared for that. And then I need to have a process of like kilns and things. Oh, darn it. That person is very dead. All right, we're going to activate our silence. That's okay. Trying to still get the backstabs before we even have a chance to enter the world. I don't know if this counts in the match, though. Like, if I get 3 backstabs here, I don't know if it unlocks our swords or if it's something that happens later. Oh, there's that player. Far away. You played Minecraft with your girlfriend and you played Roblox. Nice. So, a question for you, Damien. I've seen some Roblox play, and Roblox game design hasn't been something that I've been like super excited by when I've watched it. I know that it's huge on YouTube. What have you played in Roblox that you're like, this is fun, I like doing? Because that's something that I have yet to experience in playing some games. Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm ready to knife some people in the back. We're going to just be jumping where there's lots of players, because our goal is just knife Areno. I keep using Areno today. My girlfriend made a comment, because she was the first person in my life to start going, say like, Oringo Dingo is what she would say. So I started saying Areno, or Knife Oringo Dingo. It's just grown. Okay, so we're getting close to Superstore, which is a very common place for lots of people to jump. I still don't really know why, but it's our hot drop. I'm just going to try to follow some people and try to get some stabs in the back. Scary games is what I played with one of my friends. Gotcha. Alright, there's a person over here. If nobody on the roof looks up and we can quietly land here. Okay. I'm activating my quiet run. I'm running over. Alright, that's our backstabber. That's our number one. This is going to be very silly from how we normally play. But I'm looking to get another parachute down. I have cleverness here. One can use their death as a tool in Plunder, and that is my plan. Alright, we have another person right here. Perfect. Nah, I don't teabag anymore. I used to think it was a funny and interesting thing to do, but I've heard enough people equate it to like a form of sexual assault that I'm like, nah, I don't want to be involved in that. Oh, don't turn and look. Yeah, anyway, I've heard enough of it. A little underneath them, that was great. But yeah, I've heard enough of it being like a form of it's just, yeah, I don't want to be. That's an argument that that seems to make sense enough to me that I'm like, you know what, I just want to be involved in it. I want to avoid making people feel uncomfortable that way. Alright, hold on. Just quiet.
Enemy UAV overhead.
This is not my favorite. This is one of the top ways I've experienced playing this knife thing. We just blow ourselves up, and then we go and we parachute down after someone and knife them. You got mad, started doing it? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I agree, understand the reaction of being angry, but if it's like, yeah, it just doesn't do it for me. I don't want my reaction to be, the thing that made me mad is to do the exact same thing. It's like, I don't know, I've experienced a lot of that, so I don't want to do it. Kind of excited we got a balloon off of this right away, too. Pretty stoked. Put our money away. We're still going to get cash for what we've done. I wonder if I can hit myself with my own knife and kill myself. I might be able to do that with explosions. Perfect. Now we'll be able to fall down and get ourselves another knife kill. Hold up, be right back. Take your time. This'll be the match, I feel it. Not an extremely difficult process, which is what I think makes this perfect. This is the way we do the knife run. We just look for a target, and we float on down. There's our friend! That's the one who killed us earlier! Oh my gosh, there's one right here too. Alright, well, that one's just downed. Uh-oh! And it appears that they might know where we are. I missed that shot. That's fine. Throw a knife too, because it's fun. Fire arrow. Oh, we hit them with the explosion. I'm surprised. Alright, they're a little too far for me to do anything. Oh, I missed it, that person. Oh, I couldn't even speak the English. We nailed them that time, though. That was pretty cool. Running back. Ah, sniped. Wow, that's a long shot. That could be a perfect person for us to target next. Just quietly find our way. Now, you can hear the parachute from behind you. So it's an important thing to try to land as far away from our target as possible. Face cam that donuts. I don't understand the English you use there. Alright. Quiet. Here we go. This might be the moment we get swords. Hey. I'm gonna move. Oh no, I missed that one too. Alright, is there anybody running to the money? Doesn't appear to be. I guess I'll run to the money real quick. Perfect. Alright, Damien, could you rewrite that sentence for me? I'm not quite sure. Right, going back through here. Throw a balloon down. Perfect. So I'm going to do the same. I guess, yeah, you know what? I think I'll just blow myself up again because we got the money that I wanted. So I'm just going to let it chill there. Oh, hey! They can take us out too. No cash lost. Money's going to fly away. Perfect. Now we're going to try another float. Careful down. Alright, we saw a person down there. Alright, we're going to go for another knife from behind again. There's a person in the radio tower, and there was someone on the radio tower too. Alright, I don't see anybody on the radio tower any longer. I see some money, but nobody on it. So I'm going to land here. Alright, very good. Now we're going to move to this part. Try to get in. Okay, that person appears to be just dead. Alright. There's a person right there. Let's see if we can get around and jump down to them. Okay, still there. Alright. Perfect opportunity. My shadow is giving me away. Alright, just in front. There they are. Up! Oh, there's two of them. Perfect for shooting if we were going to use a crossbow. But not very good any other way. Other persons. I'm going to need you to just take the comments that you've been making and just put them into a single sentence. Because it's... I've got, hold up, be right back. Okay, just face cam fell. Face cam that don't us. I done use other persons. I don't have the meaning structured in it. Other person is watching. Okay, hold on. Oh.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
All right. We're here. Someone's trying to snipe us. That's fine. Someone's still trying to snipe us. That's fine. I just want to knife the people who come through this way. We have one more backstab to go. Come on, we can do this. This will be good news. Oh, they didn't go through this way, it looks like. But here's a balloon. I'll pick up some more money. We'll drop another balloon. We'll continue to grow in the cash. Our investments will continue to develop. I do like this concept where it's just like, all right, I guess I'll get some more cash then. This is where we died before. Crossbow. Knife. Find another quiet spot to drop our monies down. Other person's watching. Are you referring to the other person in the... Our two people who's scrolling? Us and you? It might just be me, because technically I have my thing open. Oh, we gotta find someone to take them out soon. Oh. Okay, hold on. If I shoot straight up, can I have that hit me? I'm very curious about this. Oh, I hit a sign. Alright. Cash secured. Let's go for a float again. See if we can use this in our favor. Because if we get one more backstab, we've done it. But if we don't get it, we have to run another game through. But that's fine if it happens. Just the process will mean that I'm going to talk a little bit more about our lecture today. Other person, if you're not one of us, feel free to say something. We're curious. Damien and I. Alright, looking for people. Don't know why you did that? Oh, because I wanted to be able to parachute down. I'm not losing any money when I do that. So it's okay for me as a method to try to get height so that we could find someone to be able to shoot them with, or to stab them later on, because the parachute lets us get up high and get behind them. So it's a method of travel. I am maneuvering my character to get up higher so that I can drop in and find a person who's sniping or something like that. See, there's people shooting right there. I see one person moving. If they don't notice us, we should be able to get in close enough. Perfect. Yes! Alright. I do believe... Oh, nice. We got them on that shot, too. I do believe that just unlocked the swords for us. It might have to finish the game. Nope. There they are. We've unlocked the swords. We have them now. Alright. Great joy has happened today, Damien. We have been witness to great joy and incredible infamy. Am most pleased. Pipe cleaner, grenade launcher. I don't know if I've ever used this. It's pretty fun. Get our knife back. Such joy, such greatness. Am most pleased. So now, we can continue to play the game normally. Though I guess the fact that we play this game abnormally in the first place. That's just how it is, right? Even though we played abnormally in the first place, now we get to continue to play it abnormally, but with swords. Wonder what the best fun is in the game? That's really up to you, right? Like, finding the thing that you think is the most fun for you. That's one of our big flow state ideas, is like, what is the best fun is dependent on the person who's trying to figure it out. So if you're having the most fun, then you're doing great. You've already figured it out for yourself. But my most fun of like goofing off with this crossbow and blowing myself up in order to get parachute abilities to stab someone in the back, that's a me thing. Doesn't have to be a you thing. But I'm just going to keep picking up cash and carrying this around so that we can get a little bit more points, which would be nice. I'm hearing a box somewhere. I've also consistently seen that the legendary boxes seem to hold those balloons that let us deposit the cash, which is very cool. Most pleased by that. Also, here's a nice way to get up. Happy to see this. Oh, a lot of dead people out here. 12 seconds. I don't see our sniper friend. Oh. We got our swords. Oh, hello, friend. We unlocked it. I want to see if it shows it here, because that'll just be exciting. It'll be cool. All right. So the next thing, the next process that we do, is that we're going to do our presentation. We're going to talk about habits, why they're good, triggering them, how to make them work. I'm really excited about that because it's something that's a good reminder for me, but also just for the next people who will watch, for the people who come in later. It'll be good. Oh yeah, new weapon. Here we go. First we have to sit through this screen though. Hello screen, take your time, I see. There's our prestige bit, nice. Continuing our ranks. Battle pass, yes. Crossbow, we've unlocked something cool on the crossbow, nice. Alright, so it didn't specifically say it, but that's fine. We'll do our own unlocking moment. Alright, here it is. Here's our crossbow, our combat knife. Da-na-na-na! Duo Kodachis, hey! We got them! Cool. So we got a sword. Awesome. Ching! It's gonna be cool. So the way that this works is that with the swords, compared to the knife, the swords have greater range, and the swords have more damage, and the swords have a little less mobility, is the major change. So it's a good note there, right? More range, more damage, a little more control, but you can't run as fast with the swords out. But that's fine. We're just going to have some fun. Cool. All right, let's take this opportunity, now that we've unlocked our swords, to talk about habits. Because I think habits are one of the, well, they're really useful, right? They're kind of like programming yourself in order to do behaviors that help you in the long run, and that's really cool. So I really like habits. I want to know how to program myself to do things that I like. That's awesome. So we're going to talk about them. Notes behind me. I'm going to enter red thing again because it's awesome and it'll be a good way to do it. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now we're here. Habits. So the reason why habits are really useful is because it allows you to have, well, a hack of your own behavior to do something that you want to do, that you want to do more, that you think is good but requires effort to do. So a habit, in short, is really just 3 pieces. It's a trigger action, something to make you do the thing. Then it's the habit action, the thing that you're doing. And then finally, it is feedback, reward. Something that makes you go like, good job for doing it. That's really all it is. But the actual way of making it work, still simple, is enough of a thing where it's like, really, that's all it takes? Because it takes a little bit of time. Let me give a discussion on this. Let's say my trigger was to finish my dinner, and after I finished dinner, I would do a simple habit of putting a plate into the sink. Okay? Then I give myself a little reward, and that reward is positive affirmation. Good job, me. I'm awesome. Literally, that's it. That's the process to setting a habit. That's the short of it. The long of it, which I think is pretty exciting, because, I'm a geek, is this idea of how willpower itself is a finite resource. So the thing that you use to get yourself to do the laundry, to do the dishes, to go to work, to put on pants, willpower is a finite resource that you run out of. Think of it like ammunition in a gun, or think of it like mana from a mana bar when you're playing D&D or another RPG. You run out of it, and you can refill it. It takes effort, though. So the reason why you want to use a trigger in a habit is that it minimizes the willpower required to use or do whatever that habit is. Specifically, choices. Choices take willpower. What are you going to eat? I don't know. I have to think about it. That takes willpower. What are you going to do your laundry today? I don't know. That takes willpower. Am I going to go to the gym today? I don't know. That takes willpower. The idea is anytime you have to choose something, it's going to take effort. So the trigger removes the choice. The choice is gone when you have a trigger. Every time I finish eating, which is going to happen because I need to eat to live, I put the plate into the sink. There's no choice there. That's just what I do. And then I reward myself with the, yeah, I'm awesome, because of the positive affirmation. All right, so with the habit, you want to make it be something very simplistic, very small, like putting a plate into the dishwasher, into the sink. The reason why is because willpower again. It is very difficult to start a habit. Very hard. So you want to make whatever thing you're starting to be so simplistic that it's almost ridiculous that you're like, why wouldn't I do this? It's so easy. It's basically something that if I lost an arm, I still would put that plate back into the sink, right? Like that's something I would still do. So you have the habit form action thing be really simplistic so that when you're doing the habit after the trigger, it's very easy to do it so that you can initiate the habit so it becomes existing. Finally, the reward. This one's really interesting because it's based off of kind of like primal, like hacking in a way. That sounds really scientific-y. Basically, human beings are the same as we were 20,000 years ago, right? We're still cave people, and so our minds still reward us with chemical triggers for being like, you ate? Here's a chemical reward. You feel safe and in a cave when it's cold outside? Here's a reward. You're spending sexy time with someone you like a lot? Cool. Here's a reward. Like, each one of those chemical rewards is a way to basically reinforce that you'll do this behavior. I'm awesome. Positive affirmations uses those same neural pathways in order to release chemicals to make you go, oh, this feels really good. I like this. So that trick basically is this idea that you're using what is known as like a neural feedback. So when you feel good, you smile. And if you just smile, even when you don't feel good, well, you release the same chemicals as when you felt good, because your body is, well, it's primal, right? It's just it's built together through evolution. So it goes like, oh, okay, I guess I'll release happiness stuff because that's how I was cobbled together. So if you smile or say you're awesome after you do your habit, you reward yourself with the same chemical triggers that you would be trying to reward yourself for eating, for procreating, for being safe, right? So those are the big benefits of doing this little habit thing. Super simplistic. And it's, again, you trigger something that you do every day. You simple habit, something that you can easily do, and then you reward yourself. Another example of this could be exercising after work. Now, you don't go home and then go, I'm going to exercise for an hour. Because for one, if you're going to exercise in your work clothes, that means you need to go home and change into your work clothes. So what you should do is just have a bag of gym clothes or something, and you go home, and right when you get home, your trigger is, now that I'm home, I change in my gym clothes. And then your trigger becomes, now that I've changed into my gym clothes, I'm going to exercise for 10 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it is, just to get that habit going. Trigger, simple action, and then the reward. Once you have a habit started, trigger, simple action, then reward, then you can start expanding that center part. Trigger, 1 hour of exercise, reward, right? The concept is that it's a lot easier to expand a habit after it's already been set. So this is something that we see in a lot of video games, Call of Duty included. I'm going to bring that up. So in Call of Duty, right, I shoot an opponent, and when I shoot the opponent, the game gives me a little reward, little points, little thing. Well, the trigger is that an enemy is attacking me. The habit is that I shoot at the enemy. The reward is that I get the points. And it does that. It also does the same thing with even reloading. When your gun's not fully reloaded, it flashes at you, and you're like, that's my trigger. And so then I do the habit, reload the gun. Now that it's reloaded, I get this nice little, sound effect. That's my reward. This process is built into game design to get you to start doing the behaviors that the game wants you to do. Trigger, simple action, and then reward. Now, what I really think is crazy about this, of course I'm going to talk about this. It's a flow state channel. When you think about flow state, you can actually break it down in a similar process. Challenge is just whatever an object or situation is that's in front of you, and that's your trigger. Player skill is whatever you've learned habitually to do in response to that trigger. And then your reward is the feedback. Did it work? Did it not work? It's all very similar, and that's the process. Any questions? Any ideas? I realize it's Damien here right now. Damien, any questions? If more people come by, we'll do another presentation of it. But before that, we'll still continue running around with the sword and the crossbow, because it's just been fun. Super fun. Whoop. Bringing this back. I'm excited. I'm going to read your chat now. If you ever start a Twitch, tell me so I can follow and make 100 accounts. Well, as much as I appreciate the energy about that, just make one. Just do one. I don't want to have a bazillion things, because it's interesting. From like a process of developing a company, if you have a lot of follows but not a lot of viewers, then it's like, oh, did this person just buy follows? Like, it's not a good look. And the algorithm itself also notes it. It's kind of like having really high subscriber counts with not a lot of high view counts. That's another kind of indicator where it's like, not a lot of people care about this channel. It doesn't mean much. So I appreciate the energy, but just do one if I ever do that. Look at our swords. This is going to be fun. I'm pretty excited to just sort of try this out. I'm going to do this simply again, where we kind of imagine ourselves with just we're going to use our crossbow. We're going to do like 300,000 again. Just kind of go with that. I'll try to set new records. I'll try to set new goals and that kind of thing to maintain that flow state. The swords will be fun. Probably not better in normal, like Call of Duty, without the armor. I think the armor is what makes the swords good. Oh, well, I hope that you have... I imagine it's just kind of a tough thing to take your dog to the vet, but I hope it's nice. I hope it's not too long of a thing. Cool. Alright. Well, it's going to be good to shoot. So I'm going to talk about habits, I think, some more in like relation to what I'm doing in the game. Because I'm trying to practice being able to shoot my crossbow in a good arc. Because it only has a really certain period, like a space of time. It might be good to have something like crossbow and even like a sniper. You know, I've seen an interesting thing with the crossbow that I'm debating on doing. Where is it? Where I saw a player who likes to play with weird, crazy, tough stuff. Every dog hates the vet. Yeah, but I meant you. I meant you thought it would be, like, it wouldn't be too tough. But anyway, with the crossbow, it's like they had a laser on it to do better from the hip fire, and I thought that was pretty cool. And so I might do something like that on this too, because it just looked interesting. One of the comments was like, people might realize that you're aiming at them. It's like, yeah, but I don't know. It might be just nice to have. But I've also seen this player use the shield and the crossbow as a combination thing, which I thought was pretty cool too. Alright, we've hit the pre-match. We're going to land. We're just going to practice our crossbowing. And to go at 140, gotcha. Well, take your time. I hope it's an enjoyable trip for you. I realize your dog's not going to like it. But I hope it isn't too bad for you. Alright, practice my shot here. Okay. See if I can hit this person. Too far. I would really like to see if there's some system where I could have just moving signs so I could practice the distance and time. Because that's something that I'm still figuring out, is how much I need to lead the target for my shots. I think what I should do is I should stop trying to predict ahead and start just aiming at the person as if they were standing still, and then use that as an indicator. You know, kind of like take a shot to then use that to correct and iterate the next shot. That feels like a smart learning process. Alright, so we now have a bunch of zombies at the hospital. I'm gonna go visit the zombies. We got swords. We're gonna sword the zombies. That's the way to do it. Zombie hordes got nutting on us with swords. I actually don't know. Wait, do they run the zombie event when it's in Plunder? I actually don't know. Alright, that was fun. We downed a person with the swords. They look really cool. We didn't get any kill, or we got them down. They looked really cool. I was hoping it would take the person out faster. It's still fun though. It's still very fun. Alright, moving on to the next bit. I loved the whooshing, like that draw. That was a great animation, not ammunition. Great animation. Yeah, that was fun. Look at our swords. Yeah, they're zombies right now. I don't know what just hit me. Oh, a helicopter just hit me. My head, poof. Very fun. Hello, other one. Goodbye, other one. Oh, that looked cool. I love the explosion in air. I think that just has like such a fun poof to it. Alright. Looking for more targets. We still haven't even opened this box yet. I don't need a supply run, but I got it. Alright. Hostile dropping in. UAV. Oops, some money right here. Nice. Top 10. Oh, I missed that person. It's fine. Missed that person. That's fine. Oh, we downed one, though. Shh, don't let them know that I'm here. Zombie! I'm a zombie too! Ah! My swords! Oh man, that was fun. Last night I was streaming on Twitch and I was playing scary games. That's fun. I'm glad you were doing so. And Minecraft, interesting combination. Alright, parachuting. Alright, this is a good practice in-air shot.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Slide, slice! Too much fun. Nice. Now we can put snakes on our swords. Oh, I tried to get that shot off. That was close. That was a good little... So that's where the shield would work really well. Oh, good duck on my part. I'm proud of that. Yeah, that's where the shield makes a lot of sense. Shielded swords, even. Throw out a stun grenade. Keep pushing the person. Alright, where were the zombies again? In the hospital? There it is. Yeah, I've just been messing around. It's been fun. Oop, another person. Missed. Oh, they just died. Never mind.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Supply run expired.
Objective failed.
Wasn't paying attention for the supply run, honestly.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, so I'm feeling good with the swords. I don't know if they're actually... I think like the extra damage is really nice, and the extra distance is really helpful. Okay. Good snipe! Damn. What'd you name it? Probably like Game Flow, yeah. Makes sense. Game Flow Twitch. That could be another one I could call it. Alright, that felt good. That person we ran over. It was fun. I'm really looking forward to running around with a shield and swords a bit too, because that just feels cool. Practicing that slide as well. Alright. I was hearing shots coming from somewhere, but I couldn't figure out where they were. What a shot. That was cool. I mean, I kind of stood still for them. Still cool, though. Alright. Continuing. Go find that person up high. See if they've if they'll ignore us. Someone shooting from our right. Oh, these swords are fun. They just look cool, too. I love the draw and replace is just a good look. Also looks like you're quacking a little bit when you do it quickly. Oh. Slides. Ah, bummer. Proud of that second shot. Take the dog away, Damien. I hope that it's an acceptable experience. That was good. It was good fighting. This has been fun. It might have to be shield / gun combo. But I mean, I was also just missing. Just not the best at it. Aiming that one accuracy. Oh, there goes our sniper friend again. Yep. Oh, they still got us! Oof. I'm impressed. That person knows I'm gonna just keep coming. I'm gonna just keep trying. It's a good practice. Oh, I think they just jumped off there, though. Oh, I was gonna drop in on someone. Bummer. I'm getting pretty stoked about this. I gotta focus on just one or the other and then use the other weapon as sort of like support. I think that's definitely the best way to be doing this. We've gotten a lot of kills, and it's been fun to see the sword like action happening.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
From our left, too?
Enemy dropping.
Oh, I just missed from the side. That would have been great. Fun. Still a miss. Very fun. I'm curious about this process. This is going to be good. Alright, we have a box drop in there, so we'll just keep hanging out in this spot because we'll be able to pick up that box. So even with the deaths that I'm having, I'm really enjoying the process of switching between swords and crossbow. I haven't been getting the shots off as fast as I'd like them to. I think that's because I'm giving myself away a lot of the times. I think it's a big part of that. I'm gonna try this laser. Gives better aim down the sight speed and stuff too. I think I'm impressed by how the AI pushes our character away from certain areas when we're shooting. Okay. That's very fun. Oh, bummer. Bummer. I felt really cool with using that sword. Oh, person was above. There's not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that. That's okay. Alright, box. Box has landed and been picked up. Okay, here we go. Going for the box. It's gonna be good. Once I have a nice box. People still shooting at me? That's fine. Off we go. A little boost of speed. I missed that shot. That's fine. Missed that shot. That's fine. Got that one. I aimed correctly into where they were going to go. We have 7 kills. Most of them have been the swords. It's very fun. Enemy soldier. Alright, so the money box that I was looking for isn't here. Oh, there's a lot of money right here, though. Potentially killed someone who had the money box. Picking up some more cash. Nice. More plates. Alright, we're too far away to really use any crossbow goodness right now. Sounds like there's a box in here. Yes, there is. 50,000. Breaking through. Hitting overtime. Nice. A lot of cash still on us. Helicopter's been knocked down. Gonna head that direction. Alright, person right in front. Perhaps above us.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, they're fighting above us. Oh, and we're in a zombie event. Cool.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, shoot. Eat. Dang it. That's where having a shield would have been really nice, because I could have thrown the shield out. But, I mean, what would I do if it's still, right? Still. I'm marked as a top earner. There's the cash drop we were looking at. I don't see... I do see someone up here. I see someone in a car landing here. Put an arrow down. Uh-oh. Alright, we slayed that person. Let's see if we can pick up the money. And just, we don't even have to, like, hold it for very long. Just a little bit. Get in the car! Ah! Christ, it's a lion. Get in the car. An old-fashioned favorite. It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out. Alright, 212. Alright, let me try crossbowing. I missed that shot, that's fine. Pull. Alright, pop. Drop. Oh, I missed that shot again.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, team wipe, nice. Can I? Oh, I didn't get up there. Oh, shoot, I hope I can get upstairs. I have to take the stairs, though. Like... Alright. Oh, I missed that.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Maybe if I had swords out, I'd do better. This isn't working.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, peek over the top. Thanks. Yay! Fun!
Good.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, nice, legendary. Let's close that door. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna hide in the bathroom, the safe zone. Perfect. All right. Precision airstrike as well. All right, see if I can surprise this person.
Enemy UAV overhead.
They're not in here anymore. I have cool swords. Crap. Alright, so if we take an opportunity with that, that was just kind of goofing off and experiencing the swords. That was really fun, but it was definitely not a good combo in the way I was playing it. Like, I don't necessarily see how it was made better, right? Running around with those dual swords. Crossbow is still fun. Swords are still fun. I've seen players use things like shield and swords and that kind of thing, certain builds, which honestly is a really interesting idea. I wouldn't mind experimenting with that a little bit more, actually. We could build a sword shield thing. Try it out. Generally use like stun grenades and things for that to work, which is just cool. So I think we have a shield knife loadout. We do. We already have a shield knife loadout. I also just burped, excuse me. But we can change the camo. Little spray paint. Little spray paint. Just a little fun. Desert snake. Then we will do restock, recharge equipment, tracker so we can find people. Shrapnel might be nice because we can use 2 of things, which could be pretty cool. And then I like double time for the sprint. And then I'm going to switch to swords. All right, knives, but I guess we could also use thermite. I've seen people use thermite as like a legitimate alternative. And then stun grenade. Shing, thermite. It'll be fun. Why stab? Sneakers. Ah, goodness me, it'll be fun. I'm very curious how this is going to feel while goofing around with it. Oh, I might want to do amped, because then we can go back to the shield more quickly. I don't know what the answer is, but I'm just going to have fun with it. I'm just going to laugh and enjoy myself. It'll be perfect. And then if we have more people come later, we can do our presentation again. I might just do it again anyway, just because I think I'll do it better the second time. I think that's a smart move. Oh, but it's going to be fun with the swords. I'm excited. Hey, what's up, Alex? Alex, we got ourselves some swords. Huh? I'm pretty excited to practice and try out this shield and sword build. Ah, sword! We got an elimination with it. It's actually pretty long distance, which is pretty cool. This hasn't been like the most intelligent playstyle, but it's certainly been a lot of fun. And so I've been really enjoying it. It's nice to see you, Alex. How are you doing today? I'll do my little thing on habit forming, I think, after this match. Then we can talk about it. It'll be good practice for me to do again.
You're going to the Warzone.
So, yeah, awesome, huh? So I was running around with the crossbow and using swords too. That was very fun. We might keep doing that just because that's something we already have. It's a little bit more similar because we were curious if the swords would help in situations where the crossbows don't help as much.
Plunder. The job's simple. Secure more cash.
Alright, loadout. Let's do the crossbow sword combo for now because that's what, like, birthed our concepts. That was our true dream, our true desire. We're going to do the same thing again where we're going to look for about, I think, 5 kills and then $300,000 deposited. That's going to be my set of goals. I think that'll be fun. The 5 kills is to give us something to kind of like work for with looking for other players to compete with. And then the 300K deposited is to give us something to like run away from. Alright, dropping in. Crossbow. Yes! Getting those sword strikes. It's surprisingly effective. I like that. I like the surprise of its effectiveness. So we're at 55K. 1 kill. Nice. Deposit areas. Nothing near here. So we'll have to travel somewhere else. It's fine. It sounded like somebody was landing just outside, but upstairs it looks like. Just gonna pick up some of this. Get ourselves a UAV. Alright, it'll give me the little arrows when they're above us. Perfect. He's been cleared to go back to school, but he is allergic to cats, though, so he's gonna have to take him. Oh, wow. That makes sense. Well, I'm glad it went well. I also think it's very funny that he's allergic to cats. It's like my dad. I'm really glad it went well. That's good. Oop, there's some deposit for us. Very good. Top 10 still. Everyone's messing around on the roof. That's fine. We're just going to try to get our 300K in cash. First, I'm going to try to get 150 and deposit it using our balloon. Second balloon here, though. That's pretty cool. 126. More cash. More box. Perfect. Precision strike. Okay, we're at 151. Alright, so that person's above us, I think? Nope, not above us. That's gonna be a bit of an issue. Bit of an issue. I'm being extra quiet right now for peeking. Close the door. Deposit the cash. Alright, we're about halfway now. Just wait for the balloon. We still gotta go for kills. I'm just trying to balance it out. Alright, cool. Nab another balloon. Very good.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Person in front of us. Alright, they're probably on the roof. Because I'm not hearing any footsteps. Just heard something then, though. Yeah, it's gunshots from above. Alright, continue to clear out the cash that we can get in this area. Still in top 10, nice.
Hostile dropping into the area.
I was at 1 and we woke up at 12, so it's massive. Oof. Yeah, I'm glad you made it, though. Did you have that, like, shock of sudden, like, oh no, that feeling? Yeah, I know that feeling. I haven't had it for a while, but it's definitely a tough one where it's like, oh, right, I need to... Oh, no. Alright, person to our left. Oh, how did I... Not how. Whew! It's a lot of money. A little bit more. Alright. We're at 150 again. Let's try to put our money out into the sky, and then we'll have our... So those swords are great.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, sorry that your dog was sad. Sudden jolt when you wake up all the time. Yeah, seriously. And more cash.
Dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Alright, this is the risky part. I'm trying to find a spot here that can let us drop a balloon, but not be in the middle of a firefight. We're at 326. Okay, if we get this off...
Take it down and secure the cash.
Oh, there's a balloon thing right there. Noted. Alright, well, hopefully this goes off without a hitch. And then we can start going for just getting our kills. There it goes! Alright, we got our 300k. Now it's going to be all about doing the kills. And also, I'm sorry that your dog was sad, Darian. Dogs get scared. That was really quick, too. This is like, oh. Oh, that was close. Whew. There's our third kill.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, that was really quick, Damien. Is your, like, vet, like, down the street? And to our right. Oh! How did you not see me? Alright. Overtime? Okay, we gotta get... Alright, there's another balloon, which I just want to do for the sake of getting more points. But I mean... No worries. Alright, we're getting more points. We need one more kill to hit my goal. I like this setup. This is a good way where it forces me to balance finding opponents as well as trying to get cash. It's a bad word. It's okay. Sometimes we misspell and we make bad words. Oh, shoot. I gotta find my, my final kill. Alright, there's a person driving a car. Got high cash. No, you're right. It's totally fine. Not worried about that one. Alright, we're gonna find people at that box, I'm sure. There goes a helicopter for it right now. Person's directly in front of us. If I can do this right, we can drop explosions around the helicopter and, like, the box.
Enemy UAV over.
It looks like they threw that box down themselves. Okay. Can I... Alright, it's gonna be right there, I think, right? Okay. I really hope that goes to them. Give us something. Come on, I need... Enemy downed?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Does that count as a kill? We got our 5th kill! We did it! She actually can't see it. Uh-oh. Interestingly. Oh, no! The reason why is because it was held for review.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Oh, too low. They're too far from me. Yoink! Still in the top 5. Still doing well. Alright, so we have our 5th kill. We have our money. We did it. In most of pride. I'm so glad Joe isn't allergic to dogs. We have a family dog. Oh, yeah. And he's my favorite family member. Joe, you're second. The dog is first. Yeah, I get you. Uh-oh. Oh, just over their head. Just over their head. I speak sailor fluently. He actually wrote shit instead of shot, which happens. It's okay. I won't get in trouble for saying it. This isn't a stream for kids. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can deposit some of this cash.
Helo is in position. Bag is set for deposit. Enemy team is tracking your position.
Jesus Christ! Swords are fun and very effective. Uh-oh, from behind. Holy crap! Look at the sword go, huh? That's cool. Uh-oh. Oh, if only I had the sword out.
Cargo is safe.
Good set challenge. Good set challenge. 300k to deposit. We're in 10th place right now with this, too. 36 seconds. Is anyone up here worth sniping out? No, it doesn't look like it. We sorted a bunch of people, so we dropped ourselves to 8. Brought us to 8. Are you calling me a kid? I mean, it's a habit that I picked up from my sister, so sorry if you don't like the phrasing. But my sister, who is 33 now, will call me kid. And I am not that much younger than her. Oh, I see the person that we're looking for. And peek. Oh! Can I shoot underneath? Oh, I can't. So sorry for doing so. But also, you said you were 17, so technically, you're not yet an adult. But before then, you said you were, like, 7, which I think you forgot the 1 on that one. Anyway, let's talk about the swords real quick. So our goal was to deposit 300k and get 5 kills. We got 8 kills, and we deposited more than 300k. So I really liked that. That was a really nice goal set, where it's like this and this. So, let's try to deposit 350 and go for 6, I guess. You know, just maybe this was a bit of a luck one, but we could use that 300, go for another 5. We could do it again. It was fun. It was so fun. The swords were so good. I was shocked at how good those swords were working. Jasper first, he's the best and always listens. There you go. But before we do another round, I want to give Alex a chance to hear the discussion on habits and stuff, because that's what we do. That's what we do here. We talk about things involving flow state, and habits can be helpful in flow state and that kind of thing. Duo Kadachi's is rapidly going up to one of my favorite experiences. But I think part of the reason why it's so fun and good as an experience is because we have good habits and because we have good flow states. We've learned a lot of how to play the game in a way that's fun. Which is, you know, intense and then also, well, okay to fail. That combo. Alright, so let's talk about how to trigger a habit, okay? I'm going to jump back into red mode in a moment. But the process is basically what will be here. Alright? The first thing is the short of having a good habit is that you have a trigger of some kind, then you have a simple action as your habit, and then you reward yourself for doing that simple action. That's it. That's about it. It's one of those things where it sounds really easy, and it is, but it also can be complex because there's some things in there that you have to make sure. I'm liking this from Exposing It. If we don't like kid, how about young man? Or we learned because of you. No, I don't like young man. Okay, hold on. I'm going to start over so I can edit this in a smarter way. All right. Starting a habit is 3 things, right? It's a trigger, which is just something that happens before you do the habit. It is the central core of the habit, which is a simple action. And then it is the reward for the habit, the good job. The reason why you do it this way is because it ensures the habit stays. You want a trigger because it minimizes choice. You want a simple action because it's harder to set a habit than it is to grow one. So first you set, then you grow the habit. And the reward follows the way that the brain naturally rewards us for doing anything, whether it's eating or procreating or whatnot. So that's the short of it. But the long of it is the idea of willpower. Willpower is a resource. It's something that we can run out of. When you have willpower, it's like a mana bar. You cast your willpower spells and then it depletes over the course of the day. And then when you go to sleep, it'll come back. But it's something that you need to know that if you deplete it all the way, it's not going to come back all the way kind of thing. It's like a muscle. Then in that case, choices also deplete your mana willpower. If you're making a choice about what to wear that day, what you're going to do at work, all those different things, those will cause influences in how much willpower you have. I'm going to take this moment because I'm a teen, little Mr. No. That was really funny to me. I appreciate it. Okay, back to the lecture. There we go. So, that's the long of why you have a trigger, is because a trigger lowers the cost of the willpower that you have to do. A trigger, for example, could be if I want to practice the habit of putting a plate away after I eat off of it, well, the trigger is I finished eating. That's it. I finished eating, so now the plate is empty, and I'll put it in the sink. Then I give myself a reward. I'm awesome. That's it. It's a positive affirmation. You don't even have to feed yourself. Just a little like, yeah, I'm cool, verbally out loud. Positive affirmation is enough to do it. So you have this trigger, right? And this trigger is whatever it is. And it exists because without having the trigger, it's really hard to make the choice to get yourself to do that habit. But by removing the challenge of starting it, you just do it. Easy. So then a simple action. So the simple action exists because you got to think about it from the perspective of like, what would you do even if you like lost your arm that day? I'll still put that plate in that sink. That's the idea. That's how simplistic it has to be, right? So that's that process where you have your idea, your trigger, then you do your simple action, and then your reward. Simple action is simple because you want to start the habit. It is hard to start a habit. It requires willpower. So by starting a very teeny habit, you can grow that habit after the fact. And then finally, I love the positive affirmation thing because the brain is really weird. 20,000 years ago, we finally evolved into what we are today. Well, we're very primal creatures still. And when you smile, you actually have the same release of chemicals that make your brain feel good as when you feel good and it causes you to smile. It's called a facial feedback, where if I feel good, I smile. If I smile, same chemicals are released. It's kind of a weird thing. And I mean, it's that comment I made earlier, when you eat something, your body reinforces it was a good idea by making you feel good. When you spend sexy time with someone you really like, your body reinforces you to feel good for that action. So you can kind of hack it, right? You have a trigger, which is removes the choice to make the willpower go away. A simple thing so that it's really easy to do. And then you reinforce it with a facial feedback where you feel good and smile, and then you force the positive emotions to flow through you. That's the reward system. And you do this over a period of time, right? Like you don't have to do it instantaneously. It takes some time, but when you eventually get there, you can grow your habit. Set your habit first, then you do the thing. Small increase in the habit effort. My plate example, instead of having it in the sink, I now put it in the dishwasher, or maybe I wash it, whatever that next step is. That's the level of increase. But then I also reward myself for that increase, where I'm like, yeah, I put it in the sink. Yeah, I put it in the dishwasher. Like you continue to do that. So it's one of those things where it feels good to have a habit in this process. And you do this over and over and over and over again until eventually you can grow it. An example of a habit that you see in a video game like Call of Duty, well, they're designing you, the player, to do certain behaviors. If I see an opponent, that's my trigger. If I shoot at the opponent and hit them, that's the habit they want me to do. And if I hit them, I get points. I get little sound effects and level ups. And that's how I know that they're rewarding me for that action. They want me to be good at the game this way. So building a good habit is like improving my skill set, right? When I'm playing a game of Call of Duty. Which, hey, check this graph's back. If you can imagine, challenge is actually a trigger, right? An opponent is coming after me. And player skill is actually the habit strategy that I'm using, right? Shoot at the opponent. And then the reward is the feedback. I've taken out the opponent and succeeded in doing so. Trigger, skill, and then we have here our feedback and our reward. So it's one of those pieces where this is the process. Having a habit in flow state is what you're using to kind of access the flow state thing. It's repeating a single action based off of a challenge, a trigger, and then doing the skill that you have, which is a habit that you've built. The goal here, I think, really is that we're trying to have a situation that causes you to try to find a habit process to get yourself into flow states. And then when you're in the flow state, what are the habits that help you maintain the flow state? That's the process. And as Dreamsbreaker put, trigger, habit, reward. Yes, just like that. THR. Turtles, hares, and races. Oh, that's actually not bad. Tortoise and the hare? Tortoise and the hare and a race. Oh, I hope that helps you remember. Cognitive load therapy. Tortoise, hare, and a race. Cool. So that's that. Any questions? Anything related to, like, I mean, some habits, I think this is an important thing to talk about too. I've seen some people run into a situation where they make their simple action separated from their actual thing that they try to do. Like, if you were to go home and get ready to exercise, well, you might need to get dressed, put on gym clothes, and if your habit is go home and exercise, well, you actually then instead have to get dressed. And then you have the habit of doing the exercise. So your habit should be go home, immediately get dressed as your trigger, and then reward yourself. And then immediately after getting dressed, your trigger, that becomes the trigger. And then you exercise, then you reward yourself. Damien, thank you for letting me know. No questions. I really appreciate when people let me know if they do not have a question, so thank you. Because sometimes I'm wondering if I'm talking, and I know you're listening, but it can get to that point where I'm like, I hope it was okay. So thank you. Cool. Yeah, trigger, habit, reward. Turtle, hare, rabbit. Turtle, hare, race. There we go. No questions. Cool. But if you have any more, totally feel free to interrupt as we're doing this. I'm trying to form good habits in Call of Duty, which right now I'm having the time with that sword combo. It's working real well. It's working real well. I think the crossbow being good at that too is going to be helpful because of those like long range attacks on opponents. But what we could practice too is using a shield and then using throwables as our kind of system here. And then using the swords in other times. I don't know if that's going to be better. I like the crossbow. It's really fun. But it might be really fun too because we have the sword combo, which has just been... That distance of slashing with the swords has been really helpful. The knife taught me how to get close to opponents, so it's been good. Also, Alex, as well as Dreamsbreaker, the way we got the swords today is that Damien and I, when we were playing Plunder, I would just kill myself. I would die, and then I would float up in the air and then float down, land behind someone, but far enough away they didn't hear me, sneak up and go stab, 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 stab. That was my system of solution. It worked. It was awesome. Going to go visit my sister because she's in the hospital? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Damien. Well, I hope maybe it's a good thing. Maybe she has finished a life-saving surgery. So, still, that's nice of you. Please go and say hello. No questions? Got you, Alex. Cool. But when you saw me doing stuff the other day with habits... Sure. There we go. The floating down method for stabbing people. It's been cool. Definitely so. Alright. Practice? I missed that shot. See, this is where I'm thinking... Oh, we got that one. this is where I think it still would be good to continue to practice with the crossbow, because obviously, I mean, I could have used a shield in that situation, right? And just moved closer to them. But I've been enjoying this too. I want to see you using swords. We got so many kills last match with the swords. It was really cool. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cool. I wanted to change their colors, but they're not going to let me change their colors right now. So the thing is they're kind of like using the knives, but they have greater distance and more damage. So in a situation when people are trying to shoot you, we actually a couple times managed to survive fights that I honestly am surprised we would have done so. Joe stole my piece of fruitcake. Oh, Joe! That's not nice. No stealing fruitcake. You must ask politely. I was teaching you how to do a habit and he took advantage of you. I'm sorry. That is no good. Alright, I'm heading to the hospital again because there are zombies here. And that'll definitely work with doing something with swords. Alright, so same rules. 300k and 300k. Oh, that person's might count as our kill because they were downed and we took him. Ah! Alright, swords out. That was an assist. Oh, they died. Okay. Oh, shoot! There's a sniper on the other side. Go, 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 go! Sword time! I just pick up everything that we can. Alright, we have 3 things. I'm marked as... Uh-oh. Okay, they ran next to us. Again. 5 kills. Zombies killing. 5 kills.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Alright, this is a zombie.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Got a zombie. Hope your sister gets better soon, Damien. Indeedly.
UAV overhead.
Alright, so they hurt you, actually. I'm losing my protections a bit by bit here. Uh-oh.
UAV overhead.
It's giving us cash, though. Oh, that was a zombie. I thought it was going to be a player. EMP zombie. Okay. Holy crap, another player died back here? Alright, well, zombies are scary. Zombies keep hurting me. Alright. Oh man, if we could get a balloon, that would be good. Alright. Oh, shoot. Alright, if we could get a legendary box, that'll be nice too. Where's our closest bank? Probably right there? Okay. A lot of players shooting at zombies. Alright, I kind of want to go to the bank, but we need to have... loot the access card. Okay, so that gets us cash and stuff. Alright, I need that car. That's the one we're going for.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, so we have 1 kill. About half the cash that we need. We might actually manage to collect all the cash that we need to do this. He steals a lot, no amount of telling him officers to do anything.
An enemy team is
Uh-oh.
hunting you.
Uh-oh, being hunted. Whoop! We're gonna escape via car. I hope that one of the tricks eventually is the thing where you make the cake taste bad. You think, like, where they put, like, chocolate powder in it? Make the cake taste bad. Ooh, wow, they're still shooting at us. Alright, so we're close in money amount.
Word is coming in for deposit.
Oh, that's a balloon. Nice. We're going to leave that there for now. Because we'll deposit everything we have, and then we'll grab the balloon, and we'll be close to getting what we need. $15. Alright. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, we're at 242. We're close to what we're going for. Grab our cash deposit balloon. We still need to kill a couple players. Woo! We got her! Alright, that's one kill. We're at 272. 30k, we can hold on to that. Oh, we're not being chased by our opponent anymore. Okay, I'm not going to summon that yet. We might be able to get all the cash that we need and just kind of hide throughout this area without needing to get the big stuff, because we're only 18k away. Alright, we're at 292. Once we get our final bit of money, then we're going on a hunt. Alright. Just a little more. Nice. And a precision airstrike. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot of cash too. I think I might be able to drop this here. Yes. Alright. So we still have people chasing us, but that's fine. Pick up this bit. So this is a perfect example of how, like, I kept finding myself not having as good of a time when playing this because I couldn't decide what was more important, money or attacking other players. But making it a match where we do both has solved lots of questions. Alright, bounty's averted. Now we're going to go off and hunt players.
I need radar. Send recon.
See if anybody's nearby. It was actually like he will die within minutes if he doesn't eat right this second. Best example of a bottomless pit. This is pretty funny. What's interesting is I still eat a ton. Like, I work out a bunch too, but I still eat a ton. So it's definitely an interesting experience. I'm gonna throw this down. Ha! Alright. So we gotta kill a couple more players. So that will probably be in this direction. There's so many people down that way. So I'll deposit the money that I have on me. Just because we're here. Perfect. Takes your fruitcake. I'm sorry about that, Alex. That's a bummer. Okay, so we have 3 more shots, or 3 more kills to go. We passed our I was saying 350 is like our stretch goal. And then 6 kills is more of our stretch goal too.
Helo is coming out with deposit on board. Cargo deposited and secure at base.
Alright, nobody's popping up there. I think this person's probably on the roof. I mean, that makes so much sense. We'll bring him some cash. Alright. Quick check for stuff. Okay. It feels like they've jumped to the other buildings. Oh, there they are. I don't think I'll be able to hit them from here. Too high. They're gonna get hit by an explosion. Oh, that was close.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Precision airstrike. Fine, I'll do the same. Oh, I can't do the same thing. Because it's... Okay, we cracked them. Okay, there we go. That's not the victory person, though. God, they're here somewhere. Oh, they just moved. Alright, well, we're at 3 kills now. That's good. We have another 19 minutes, but next person will get to 1 million soon enough. Well, I ran into that. I even saw it and just went, eh. So they're here still. Ooh, a balloon. They're probably on the roof. He takes all food. The one thing that really annoys me is when we get home from doing food shopping, he starts going through the bags before I can put everything away. Joe!
UAV overhead.
He's like a small dog. Alright. Checking. Oh! Do you see that balloon just go up? Oh, dang it. Alright, we gotta still look for our targets. We gotta get 3 more kills as our stretch goal, 2 more for our current one. Alright, there's a couple people over this direction. That's where we died. But I don't quite know how we're gonna get that opponent. Alright, people are shooting at us. I just saw a person jump down this way. Ow. Lean. Hope for the best.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, I missed. That would have been a really great chance to just run in with the sword. But I missed. He eats before you can put everything away. You ever do the thing where you buy some food and just throw it? Like, go get it. Okay, we have a couple minutes to get our next kills. Alright, there's a helicopter. Alright, there's a player. Oh, we gotta get there. Hunt them down.
Enemy soldier incoming.
If I could spot them from below, that'd work really well. Alright, 2 people upstairs. If we could get them both, that'll count for us. Come on. Oh, shoot. Through the legs.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. They backed up. Oh, well played. Well played. That was good. That was a good play on their part. I didn't have anything that would help around those corners. Swords, I guess. That was very fun. A good fight. Alright, we still have 2 more kills. It could be the same person twice, but I only have 2 minutes to do it. Oh, I missed that one again. Ah! That's a situation where, again, the shield would really work. I don't know what it is about that moment. I get the drop on that character, but I'm just having the hardest time putting the cursor on them and firing the shot. It's just very difficult for me to get that to work. Alright, there's our target up top. It's a different player, though, interestingly. Splat! Oof. Oof. How are we doing? We're like a minute to go. Minute 13. That's 2 kills. There's a couple players. There's shooting happening here. I see a person on the roof here. Oh no. Oh, crud. What am I doing? I should have slid at them. Oh, bummer. This is really interesting of a problem of like hunting players. As I keep missing my crossbow shots. Alright, we're at 30 seconds. Keep seeing birds and hoping there are people with parachutes. Alright, there's 2 players there. I don't have a lot of time. But maybe they'll look over the edge. Oh no! In 2 seconds. Dang it! So many opportunities to do it. So many times I missed. But that's okay. That means that that's a good challenge level, right? Like that's the level that it is worth putting ourselves at. 5 kills and 300k deposited. Because it was hard. We had a couple really good plays. And a lot of bad ones. But that's okay, that happens. Alright, so this will be the end of the stream for today. I'm going to move us to the calm hangout. Stream ending soon. Looking place. Because it's now 2:34. So if there are any final questions about habit setting, let me know. That's something that I really like. I think it's a very valuable kind of trick to use because it's really helpful in just getting us to practice being good at something. And it really kind of takes away a lot of the challenges of that someone has to do in order to be good at something. The next thing that I think is important is just the fact that it works really well with flow state. And yeah, so those are those bits. Any final questions? Any final comments? Feel free, or actually, please say just no comment if you don't have any. Or no question if you don't have any. And I'm thinking I'm going to, again, stream Monday, where I'll take Friday off from streaming. I got some things to think about, streaming video-wise and content-wise. I've got, there's, like, certain ways to grow and develop a channel, and now I'm beginning to think, like, okay, do I want to do those things, or do I want to stream less and just turn it into a fun hobby and then do something else, or do I want to alter the way I create content and then make it something that is more like a career-focused thing? Because right now I'm doing this and it's fun. There are better ways to produce content. It still streams and that kind of thing, but you like alter the way that you do it in order to just be more clickable. So just wanted to trans watching you and overheated Joe's milk. Lava milk. Uh-oh. Sorry. Le trans. Anyway, yeah, so those are things I'm going to think about, because it would be interesting from like a career standpoint to have a personal channel rather than a channel that I used as a resume builder, which for those of you, Dreamsbreaker and Alex, who've seen me with like Monolith and Xbox and stuff, it's like, yeah, it's very useful to demonstrate when you know how to stream and that kind of thing. And so I'm trying to like start making some of those choices of like, do I want to push more for something that's this focus? I've always wanted to, but it takes a lot of work, and it might be less work and more fun to work as for community manager thing that's more focused on this interaction, right? It's now in a water bath outside to cool it. Is it snowy out where you are, Alex, in the UK? 'Cause I know here it was like 4 weeks ago it was snowy, but now I'm like out in t-shirts and stuff. The seasons, they change crazy. So yeah, those are my things. And I'm curious, actually, when we start getting to it, to see your opinions on them. Because it's like, I think the way that I'll structure it is I'll structure things to be more challenge-focused from, like, a title. But then I still want to talk about flow state and that kind of thing. Like, it's still something I really can care about, like self-development and stuff. So I want to do that, too. It's just that I will incorporate, like, instead of the video being called, like, building habits. No, we don't get... No, because of the salt in the air? Interesting. Too salty, thus it increases the freezing... Yeah, the max sense increases the freezing requirement for the water. Cool. It's been pretty sunny. Gotcha, Alex. Yeah, so it's the... Those are just things I'm thinking about. Those are things I'll do some more research on tomorrow. Some more thinkings. I think they'll be fun still. They'll just be like a little, like, not little. They will be, instead of less of me being like, I'm playing with the crossbow, it'll be like, I'm going to do this thing specifically as a challenge. And it might be still crossbow. But it's like, I was learning about the idea of like adding more stakes to what you're doing. And like, that's something that I was like, oh, I haven't really done that. So, we're right by the sea. Cool. That's very cool. I grew up near the sea, and now I live in between lakes and a sound, because Seattle. That's cool, Alex. Right by the sea. Is that like a swimming possible place, or is it more just like rock beaches kind of thing? And Dreamsbreaker, what about you? What do you live? What is the topographical area around you? And you too, Damien. What is the topographical area around you? I'm curious. But then after that, it's time to exercise and listen to the book again. I'm stopping to let you do a comment, but if you don't have any, I will turn off the stream in like a minute-ish. Just hang out, enjoy the pretty... You can swim in it, but it's got to go to the right spot. Gotcha. There is a... Yeah, it's where I grew up, there was actually pretty much anywhere you could swim in the ocean. It was a beach town. So it was like, we had nice sandy beaches and that kind of thing. Here, you can swim in like the lake comfortably. Comfortably is the wrong word. It can be cold, but like you can swim in the lake and you can like kayak and stuff. I don't know if a lot of people do it in the Sound because there's a lot more sea traffic because it's, connects to the ocean. And it's salty water. And so like there are whales in it sometimes, that kind of thing. But in the case of the lake, it's just like fish. It's a fish. Cool. Well, you've both been lovely today. Alex, Dreamsbreaker, thank you for coming along. Damien, it was good to see you, even for... Actually, you were here the longest, so it was good to see you for the beginning. And y'all were very lovely, and it was a joy to see you all today. I am now going to drink some water, going to eat some food. We have 3 beaches, and they're all different types. Cool. The sandy, the rock, and then the, like, just water against the boardwalk kind of thing. Yeah, that's my next plan. What are your plans, if you have them? Or if not, that's fine too. You can just say, no plans. taking a moment to breathe. It's very nice. Cool. Well, I think with that, I will take my leave. Y'all have been lovely. Sandy, rock, and quicksand. That is a story. That perks my interest. Quicksand. But anyway, a story for another time. Or just put it in the chat. Even when I turn off the stream, the chat will still be able to take that. And so I'll be able to still see the answer. But I'm going to turn off now. I'm going to, go to the bathroom, put Joe to bed. Go to bed yourself? Yes. Go to sleep. Good. Y'all have been lovely. I will see you Monday, if you come for the Monday stream. But that's the next expectation.